I wanted to share an opinion that I have about the Honkai Star Rail community. It also applies to Hoyo in general and a lot of other communities realistically, but I wanted to talk about it specifically in the context of HSR and the community and my experience of it. I will say when I tried to share this on Twitch, it was admittedly chaotic, but I want to state my immediate opinion up front, which is that I think that with HSR, there is a tendency to attribute business decisions by Hoyoverse as being the same as the dev caring about the community more than Genshin Impact or whatever. This prevents HSR players and the HSR community sometimes from accepting criticism about the game. This is gonna start with me explaining the difference between an opinion and a fact. To get to why we needed to get there is an odyssey of its own, but I hope you guys enjoy. This is a little bit funny and a little bit serious and a lot chaotic, but I guess I just wanted to show you guys because I eventually got out the idea that I wanted to get out there, and I think that it held true. You should come join us on twitch.tv/hex_juice. We stream daily live at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I also want to just say really quickly, HSR is a good game. I like HSR. I've not been playing as much HSR, primarily because I've been busy with Withering Waves and other stuff, reaction content and all these other things. This is not really a criticism of HSR or the devs at all. It's more so a reminder to the community that corpos don't care about you and they just want to extract money from you. Subscribe. What is the difference between a fact and an opinion? A fact is a statement that can be verified. It can be proven true or false through objective evidence. An opinion is a statement that expresses a feeling, an attitude, a value judgment, or a belief. It is a statement that is neither true nor false, though it may feel true for some, but false for others. A fact can be proven true or false through objective evidence, relies on denotative language, and frequently uses measurable or verifiable numbers, statistics, dates, and measurements. An opinion cannot be presently verified, relies on connotative language, and can mean different things to different people, uses value judgment words and comparisons such as best, most, and etc. Let's do a quiz together. 1. I have a husband and 2 children. Is that a fact or opinion or a joke? Let me know, chat. What do you think? Good job, chat room. It is a fact. That is a statement of fact. Good job, class. 2. Pit bulls are the most dangerous dogs alive. Is that a fact, an opinion, or both? It's mostly an opinion. Some people state it as fact, but it is in fact an opinion. Good job to everybody who got it right. 3. Ostriches do not hide their head in the sand. Is that a fact, an opinion, or both? That is a fact. Good job, class. 4. There is nothing like an ice-cold bottle of Coke to satisfy a thirst. Is that a fact or an opinion? It's an opinion. Good job, class. You're doing great. 5. It is time for educators to assume more responsibility for schools' unhealthy lunch menus. Is that a fact or an opinion? Ooh, chat's getting a little slow. Is it hard? You guys can do it, I believe. That is an opinion. Good job, class. 6. The government should increase spending for preventing unwanted pregnancy. More than 1 million teenagers become pregnant every year. Is that a fact, an opinion, or both? This one's a little tricky, class. Yeah, good job. Half of the statement is a statement of fact, and half of the statement is a statement of opinion. What would indicate in statement number 6 That part of it is an opinion. There is one word. Good job, class. It's the word should. Should is inherently a statement of opinion. Good job. 7. Rob said that the Book of Angels and Demons is better than the Da Vinci Code. Is this a statement of fact or opinion? Good job. That is an opinion. You guys are getting a little confused here. I don't know if you're dented or trolling. Hello, post quiz Hex here. Number 7 is actually a statement of fact because it's a statement about what Rob said, which is either true or false. We got this wrong. It was a trick question. Chat was not, in fact, actually dented on this. It was me. 'Twas I that was dented. The fact is that Rob said that the book Angels and Demons is better than the Da Vinci Code. But what he said is an opinion. But the statement itself is a statement of fact because it is either verifiably true or false that Rob said that. Now we know. We've learned. Bye-bye. New York City is not the capital of New York State. Is this a fact or an opinion? Is it a statement of fact or a statement of opinion? You don't need to know if it's true or not. It doesn't matter if it's true or not. It's a statement of fact. I know that this is very hard. There is a very big difference between an opinion and a fact. A take, in this particular concept, the act of sharing one's perspective or opinion on a particular matter. So a take would be what? A fact or an opinion. An opinion. Good job, friends. You can agree or disagree with someone's objective opinion, but unless it is based on incorrect information, it is not wrong. A subjective opinion cannot be objectively wrong. I know. It's really hard, and you can tell that this is for big brain smart adults when they use the Comic Sans. A subjective opinion cannot inherently be objectively wrong. My subjective opinion is that the HSR story quest is incredibly overrated. It's my opinion. I feel that people think that the HSR story is better than it really is. That's my opinion. Not understanding a difference between a statement of opinion and a statement of fact is like insane. This is like the very basis of critical thinking. If I stated as a fact that the HSR story is objectively unwatchable dog shit, then I'm stating as a fact an opinion, and that's not really appropriate. But I can't verify that, and y'all will disagree with it. Like, you can state an opinion as a fact. That doesn't make it a fucking fact. It is my opinion. And the fact is that people get upset and try to prove my opinion wrong. It is my opinion that a story taking 8 hours to get to a satisfying conclusion doesn't feel very good to me. It feels like maybe it could take less hours to get to a satisfying conclusion. You can't prove me wrong. It can't be objectively wrong because it's not objective. We can talk about good and bad storytelling, and we can have detailed discussions on all kinds of interesting things about it, but that doesn't make me wrong objectively. I personally think that Acheron's outfit is really fucking ugly, but it's factually true that she's a fucking fantastic DPS in the game and very much a good pull regardless. But I think she looks very bland in my opinion. I think her outfit is super fucking mid. Critical thinking will not hurt you. It might actually, in fact, make your life better. This whole like concept of a bad take is so insane to me. Here's an example. I think that the character Jade from HSR is fucking mega mid. Is that a statement of fact or just fact? It's an opinion, bestie, indicated by I think. It can be an opinion that a lot of people agree with, but that doesn't mean it's true because it's an opinion. So what's the point of calling something a statement? I've explained it so many times that if you don't understand it, I don't know what to do. I don't want to just say that you're dumb, but like I've explained it so incredibly clearly that if you don't understand it, I don't know how to save you. This is base knowledge to being able to talk to other people about their opinions. Statement of facts are born from... Statement of facts are born from opinions. Honestly, I Oh my god! Oh my god, I just took necrotic psychic damage for that. Education has failed you. Hey, I mean, honestly, now you guys get to finally understand, like, when I talk about, like, the way that people talk, like, the way that people fucking disagree is so fucking unhinged. What's the opinion that was taken as fact that started all this? I said that the HSR community tends to see business decisions made by Hoyoverse and see them as Hoyoverse loving them and caring for them instead of as business decisions required by the game and required by a turn-based game for the gacha system. And it makes them unwilling to see criticism regarding the game. I mean, I feel like at this point it's being shown as being true. Yes, I absolutely consider the compensations by Bua's business decisions, which I've said today very clearly and also multiple times before this. I feel like I'm losing it. I think that, like, a lot of y'all get it. My opinion is that it is a mistake to take anything that a corporation does as being evidence of them caring about you. I think that that is a mistake in any corporation on this planet. That includes Kellogg's, Wuthering Waves, Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, literally any EA game, everything. Everything that you do, everything that you buy, anything that you put money into, their decisions are not based upon giving a fuck about you when they are a corpo. It is my opinion that when we attribute actions of a corpo to caring about anyone as an individual ever, it makes you a bad consumer. It makes you a ignorant consumer. Understanding why decisions are made by a corporation, in my opinion, helps you make decisions about that corporation more intelligently. And my opinion and how that relates to the Honkai Star Rail community is that because the Honkai Star Rail community tends to attribute business decisions required to make Honkai Star Rail playable, because if Honkai Star Rail was run like Genshin, absolutely fuck all nobody would play it because it would be a miserable goddamn experience. Significantly more miserable than Genshin because it's turn-based. But attributing that to the team giving a fuck about you makes you a naive and foolish consumer, and in my opinion, prevents people in the community from allowing criticism of the game. And it is my opinion that not criticizing things when there are things to criticize is dangerous because it allows corporations, other people, etc. to take advantage of you maximally. That is why, in my opinion, it is important to understand the motivations of corporations, because when you don't understand them, you will be taken advantage of. You can still like that the decision was made. I certainly enjoy that Wuthering Waves is better at listening to its community than Hoyoverse. I like that better than the way that Hoyoverse does it, and so I praise them for it while still understanding that it is a business decision. At the same time, things can be and statements, and understanding that it's a business decision allows you to be more objective in your criticism and more fair in your criticism. We stray further, rightfully, from Genshin Impact brain rot, where Hoyoverse does no wrong, where Genshin is the perfect game, where it's the best game ever made. Criticism is important. Critical thinking is important. And I have a hard time with the HSR community because they want criticism of Genshin Impact and other things, but criticism of HSR is not welcomed. That is my problem with the HSR community. It is okay to still enjoy business decisions. What is not a good thing to do is attribute to them to anything about a corporation liking you or caring about you. Corporations, especially gacha corporations, absolutely and 100% can and will make decisions that make your playing experience worse if it makes them more money. And we've seen that with Genshin Impact. So that is my entire point. I think the HSR community is incapable or unwilling to be critical of the game because at least it's not Genshin. Genshin could never. And I think that that is toxic and harmful. The toxic positivity in Honkai Star Rail is going to kill the community, just like it has with Genshin in the past. The more it is encouraged and the more content creators are scared off from talking about the game genuinely, the closer to Genshin's community it will get. This criticism literally applies. I'm not talking about the game. I am talking about the community. How is a subjective, personal perspective and opinion bad?